Questo è tutto per amore della bicicletta.
Secondo me riesci a vedere la vita in modo diverso, se ti adegui, perché le esigenze si fa presto a dire viviamo così nel mondo del benessere, però a volte sulla bicicletta quando tu parli di queste lunghe distanze, la borraccia d'acqua, una barretta, un panino diventa un miraggio, diventa un'esigenza, diventa una vittoria. Siamo abituati a casa, ti fermi, metti la freccia, qui pedali un'ora, due, tre, guardi, cerchi. Oggi la tecnologia ci toglie un po' dall'avventura perché sappiamo bene o male che va a 100 km c'è una gas station, tante comodità che a casa dai per scontate. Cavolo, qui c'è la tua bicicletta, se tu guardi sotto hai una larghezza così e su questa larghezza tu hai tutto, il tuo mondo inizia e finisce lì. La mia bici in questi casi qui è la consapevolezza. Io faccio una piramide e al vertice metto la consapevolezza, il resto viene tutto sommerso, però la consapevolezza di dove vai, di cosa stai facendo e di quello che ti aspetta, che se sei consapevole ti salvi e vai, se ti fai cogliere impreparato potresti avere solo grandi tribolazioni e poi un risultato che fa male.
Mi piace viaggiare, mi piace scoprire i posti, vedere le persone, come culturalmente cambiano i paesi e insomma farmi un quadro generale di quello che ci gira attorno, non solo per vedere i posti, ma anche per capire proprio come gira il mondo. Io preferisco viaggiare da solo, non per la mancanza di socialità, ma proprio per avere un'esperienza al 100% intima. In certi momenti pedalare per tutte queste ore e avere comunque un tragitto così lungo e stressante ti porta anche a raggiungere una parte estrema di te, e per estremo intendo comunque una cosa positiva, quindi una parte intima che ti fa pensare a cose che non penseresti mentre sei in macchina, mentre sei con gli amici, perché la quotidianità è rilassante, ti fa stare tranquillo. Invece in questi casi, quando sei alle 3 di notte da solo, sei in mezzo al nulla e c'è solo il vento, il mare e qualche rumore, ti fermi a pensare a cose un po' più profonde, un po' più intime. E quindi queste sicuramente sono le cose che impari da solo, cioè sono cose che probabilmente sono già dentro di te.
Je connais un endroit sur la côte ensablée où le temps là-bas s'est arrêté. Il y a quelques vieux marins qui boivent sans remords et qui chantent des refrains salés.
A me piace vivere l'esperienza in un certo modo, a me piace fare attività, non mi interessa arrivare primo, secondo, terzo, trentesimo, quarantesimo. Arrivare in fondo a una gara come questa e stare abbastanza bene, cioè sono stanco, mi fanno male un pochettino le gambe, eccetera, però non sono ancora io.
I first was intrigued by the idea of traveling by cycling and doing cycle touring as a way to get to explore the world. I thought it seemed like a better alternative than, waiting for a bus or driving a car and, wasting all this energy. It seemed like it was cheap and you could camp in really cool places. So. Cool, like I'm totally into this. Let's see how far we can go today. And in the end, we did maybe 211 kilometers, with full touring gear. And I just thought that was amazing and exciting. And I had no idea I could bike that far.
Every day at some point it's been like, this is really hard. You're in the saddle for like 15 hours a day, and so you've got enough time to kind of go up and have a great, I don't know, couple of hours, and then you don't eat properly, or you get a puncture, or you notice that you're falling behind, or whatever happens, and then your mood just plummets. One of the reasons I did this race, or a contributing reason, is that my mum, she's been to Norway a lot, but she's never been to Northgate. And so when I was looking through different events and I saw this one, she was like, "Oh, that looks interesting. If you did that one, I could meet you at the finish."
Ho iniziato a pedalare circa 2 anni fa, acquistando una bici dal mercatone. L'ho fatto come terapia riabilitativa dopo un intervento al ginocchio sinistro. Uno sport nuovo per me, che è diventato passione. La dieta del gruppo sanguigno invece l'ho scoperta solo un anno fa e da quando ho iniziato sono stato subito meglio, migliorando notevolmente la mia condizione fisica. È stato per me una svolta che, unita alla passione crescente per la bici, mi ha spinta ad intraprendere il viaggio per Capo Nord.
Are you tired? A little bit.
Just, and you know, the challenge is good, and it's good to kind of push yourself a bit more.
I started with cycling to get back in life. This was my first goal, only to get back in the normal life. And the first cycling was only around the corner, and cycling on long distance, it's my life. I prefer this sort of races because I think it's not a race against the other. It's a race against myself and against the conditions, and I have my own goal what I want to reach or when I want to finish, and so for me it's a race against the time, a race against all the things around us, and it's perfect. Not only pedaling, also thinking when I can eat, where I can buy something to eat, about the tactic, because it's a mental game. The tactic was to give all I have in the first part. The first 8 countries I cycle very hard.
was the happiness of ride in beautiful landscapes, in roads without anybody, seeing the nature, feeling the smells, feeling the difference between the countries. Was a very nice experience to meet with other riders, to share the roads with other riders. Was also very nice to understand why they are here and why they are doing this. There are moments also when you are tired or you feel that things are not going so well, and you need to look inside and find the solutions to put the things in the right way. This is not easy. Sometimes it's pushing yourself, and you need to find the best way to deal with this. So.
I'm from a very ordinary home. I've got an incredible mother and father. I'm the oldest of four. When we were growing up, we had no money. My father was a motor mechanic fixing cars, and my mother worked very hard trying to keep food on the table. And when I was going to school, unfortunately I became very badly bullied by a fellow student, and that person destroyed my education. So I left school with no qualification, and it was a terrible time in my life. I didn't have the courage to speak up about the problem, because I could see at home my parents were struggling to keep life normal, and I didn't want to come home and have my pain in the home. So I chose to say nothing. I chose to keep it to myself. And then sadly, well, thankfully, not sadly, but thankfully for me, I was cycling, and my bicycle became my therapy. So when I come home from school every day, I would get on my bicycle and I would scream. And you have two choices: you either find a solution and continue, or you cry into your hands and give up. So this is the choice. When you step into an adventure or an exploration, and you don't know what could happen inside, even with the best plan in the world, there's so many things that can go right and also can go wrong. And you've got to be able to overcome the obstacle, find a solution, or give up. Unsupported for me is the true meaning of adventure, because adventure means that you're stepping into the unknowing. In the unsupported world, you must be able to survive completely and totally self-sufficiently. You must carry your own food or buy your own food. You cannot receive food by way of gift. You cannot receive water by way of gift. You have to purchase it or drink it from the stream or from nature's rivers.
Durante il viaggio non sempre si trovavano dei supermercati dove comprare del buon cibo. Molte volte gli unici posti dove rifornirsi erano le stazioni di servizio. Le tentazioni di bere bevande zuccherate, mangiare dolci e cibi spazzatura sono state tante, specialmente quando la fatica si faceva sentire ed ero lontano dal successivo supermercato. Nonostante ciò, li ho evitati, riuscendo a mangiare sano e seguendo la dieta del gruppo sanguigno. Questo mi ha consentito di non accusare alcun problema fisico e soprattutto di non sentirmi mai appesantito.
In questa gara, tra virgolette, in alcuni momenti c'è stato un po' di agonismo, perché io sono partito così. Mi sono trovato con Paul, che è arrivato terzo, mi sono trovato a essere terzo in posizione, nel senso che ce n'erano 3 davanti, uno si è fatto male, e poi Paul mi fa: siamo terzo e quarto. Io sono partito, facevo le storie su Instagram, si chiacchierava eccetera, e alla fine mi sono trovato in quella posizione lì. E poi praticamente con battelli, navi eccetera è entrato un po' di agonismo. Ho detto: adesso cavoli, sono partito così alla cavolo, mi sono trovato terzo, adesso sono indietro, rivoglio la mia posizione. È stato il momento dove mi sono divertito meno. Sono orgoglioso non del piazzamento, ma di essere presente, ci sono stati momenti difficili, di crisi, di sonno, di fatica, però sono stati dei momenti. In più del tempo è stato veramente un piacere, cioè il piacere di pedalare la bici per 16 ore. È vero che magari in alcuni momenti pedali e vorresti invece sdraiarti su una panchina a riposare mezz'ora, però il resto del tempo pedali e pedali bene, e la salita la fai bene, la pianura la fai bene. Questo è veramente il piacere per me.
they really emphasize being consistent and taking short breaks and spending a lot of time on the bike. And that's how I ride now. That's what I do. I'm not fast. Try and get comfortable on the bike so that you can stay there as long as possible, so you can get more miles in and just really really enjoy your time in the saddle, enjoy the scenery, enjoy the people you're with, and really enjoy that time to think and step away from your working family life and enjoy that time to yourself. And then I would say embrace the adventure. Yeah, I think embrace the adventure. And things are going to go wrong, and it's easy to get down on yourself and be like, why is this thing happening to me? Why did my shifter cable break? Why is everything's going wrong in my race, and everyone else's races are, everyone else is fine, but stuff is going wrong for everyone. Everyone's having their own little storms that they're dealing with. So, there's no point in feeling sorry for yourself. There's no point in thinking all the bad stuff happens to you, because it doesn't. How you deal with them is an important part of how you're going to finish, right? If you can kind of make your way through these issues, then you'll finish strong. You'll be happy. If you get down on yourself and you just kind of wonder why me, then nothing's gonna change. You're not gonna move forward, and you're not gonna enjoy yourself. So you just have to expect that things are going to not pan out as planned, and be able to kind of be quick on your feet and realize that it's not like bad karma, it's just bad luck.
Uno dei miei problemi è stato la sensibilità nelle mani. L'ho persa perché stando troppe ore nella stessa posizione si infiamma questo nervo e quindi ti si informicano queste dita e fai fatica dopo anche a stringere le mani. E ricordo il quinto giorno che mi si era informicolato e non riuscivo proprio a muovere le mani, facevo fatica a tirare fuori la carta di credito o a infilare la mano all'interno del guanto. C'è stato appunto questo giorno cui ti ho detto, ma come vado avanti? A me le mani poi servono perché per disegnare. Ho detto, come continuo adesso altri 7 giorni? Allora prendo il telefono, chiamo Manlio, che io l'avevo conosciuto il giorno prima. Dico, senti Manlio, io qua non riesco a fare niente senza le mani. E lui mi dice, senti, qua ci sono un sacco di ruscelli, prendi le mani, filale nell'acqua, aspetta un po' che sono infiammate, chiamami tra 2 ore e vediamo come vanno. Infatti ho trovato un 2 ruscelli, ho filato le mani e sono migliorati. Quel giorno che avevo perso la sensibilità, parlando con Manlio, ricordo che lui mi aveva dato un consiglio. Mi aveva detto, non è una gara da correre, ma è da percorrere.
It was good riding with experienced people like Jason, and he got me through some really tough bits, some really hard moments, where it's very easy to be like, nah, you know what, like, I've done quite a lot today, let's call it a day, I'm gonna roll out the sleeping bag and be done with it. And he had the experience to know when we had to stop and when we had to push on.
And then I lost my mother to cancer when I was 17 years of age. I wasn't able to handle the emotions. I wasn't able to handle the trauma. I started drinking. I started, living not a good lifestyle. And I did this for 1 or 2 years, and I found that I was going nowhere. And at the same time, I was always cycling and climbing. I was also climbing in the mountains because Mother Nature was providing me with this incredible education. Mother Nature was providing me with space to breathe, with space to cry, with space to scream. All the pain of losing my mother, all the pain of having no education, watching all my friends go to college, watching all my friends do well. When I was in the mountains climbing, Mother Nature was like not judging me. When I was on my bicycle, the bicycle was not judging me. It was just saying, be free and go and be yourself. And I found that very liberating. Because I found at school that we were being judged by our qualifications. Society was judging us by the car we drive. I didn't have any of these things. And the truth is, I didn't want any of these things. I didn't need any of these things. People ask me, why do you do what you do? It's crazy. And I'm like, no, it's not crazy, it's freedom. And if I was to say one thing to the young people that's watching this, is to believe in life and not to be afraid, to set your goals, set them high. There will be obstacles, find a solution, but the prize is incredible, and you as an individual are unstoppable.
Come on! Yeah! Here we go! Yeah! 1, 2, 3, 4! Come on! Let's go!
Ma il vino si apre da solo?
Visto? Lo chef esigente.
Vedi, non c'è.
Arrivo.